Hello everyone, welcome to the Educon Community Database Management System Learning Series. So here it is our aim to study about the ER diagram, means entity, attribute, relationship, generalization, specialization, aggregation for entity relationship diagram. So basic question is that what is the ER diagram? So ER diagram is basically a visual representation of data, and that describes how data is related to each other. Okay. So here we have given an example where visitor visits the website, and who creates the website? Developer. So developer creates the website and visitor visits that website. So here visitor, developer, website, these three are entities, and creates and visits are relations. Okay, so visits make the relationship between the visitor and website, and creates makes the relationship between the developer and website. So uh, this is the part of symbols and notations which we used during the ER diagram. So this rectangle shaped symbol is used for entity. This rhombus shaped structure is used for relationship. This ellipse is used for attribute. And when we do the double rectangular shaped structure, this is for the weak entity. Double rhombus shape is used for the weak entity relationship, and double ellipse shaped is multi-valued attribute. And when an ellipse and inside this a line, this is for the key attribute, and this tree structures is for composite attribute. Clear? Now go to the components of ER diagram. There are mainly three components of ER diagram. Those are entity, next is attribute, and next is relationship. So first one is entity. So what is entity? Entity can be any object or place or person or class. And in ER diagram, an entity is represented using rectangles, which we have discussed already here. Now consider an example: employee and department. Employee works for the department, or here visitor visits the website. So here visitor and website are the entities, and here also employee works for the department. Employee and departments are the entities. Now weak entity. Weak entity is that types of entity that depends on another entity. Weak entity does not have key attribute of their own, and double rectangle represents the weak entity. Suppose loan and installment, where installment depends on the loan entity. So installment is a weak entity. Now attribute. An attribute describes a property or characteristic of an entity. For example, name, age, address, etc. can be attributes of a student. So here student is an entity, and here name, ID, address, age are attributes. Here ID can be the primary key, which is unique for every student. Now the key attribute, the classification of attributes. Key attributes. Key attribute represents the main characteristic of an entity. It is used to represent the primary key, which I have told. Here, ID can be represented as primary key. So, this is the key attribute. So, it is used to represent the primary key. Ellipse with underlying lines represent the key attribute. Here, ID is the key attribute of student. An attribute can also have their own attributes. This is called as composite attribute, like address, city, state, zip of address. Now, relationship. A relationship describes the relations between the entities, and relationship represented using the diamonds or rhombus. Teacher teaches student. So teaches is the relationship between the teacher and student. There are mainly four types of relationships: binary relationship, unary relationship, recursive relationship, ternary relationship. And these types of relationships we will discuss in the next video. Thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe as much as possible for getting further videos.